Okay, so feels like I have not done a video on this channel for a long time, but I'm going to make up for it today because I have two videos for you. So let's start with Marvel. And the big news is that James Spader is going to be reprising his role of Ultron in the new Vision series, which we still don't know if it's going to remain Vision Quest or if it's going to be named something different because we still haven't heard anything. All we know is that White Vision is trying to figure out who he is. And now the question becomes, Ultron kind of died in the end of Age of Ultron. So the question becomes, how does he become a part of this? And my guess is that now I could be completely off base, but my guess is that it's going to be only in flashbacks. I mean, I guess it's possible considering how hard it was to kill Ultron to begin with, that it took Vision to do it, that it's, I guess, entirely possible that he isn't permadead. I mean, let's face it, these are comics, so very few people stay permadead. One being Uncle Ben in the Spider-Man comics. I mean, he's permadead. I think there's one other that stays permadead, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head. So, and the series is going to start production in England next year. But, that's all we know about the Vision series. Obviously, it's starring Paul Bettany because, duh, Vision. But we don't know anything else about the show. We just know that it's going to start production in 2025 in England. It's that Ultron is going to make a return. Now, again, it could just be flashbacks because, again, White Vision is trying to figure out who he is and what is his purpose. Because let's face it, when we last saw him at the end of WandaVision, Wanda's vision released the memories that he had of his life before he was killed by Thanos. So, who knows who's going to appear, if he's going to look for Wanda, if he's going to look for the children, if in order to understand himself, he's going to do a real stupid and try to recreate Ultron, because, oh dear God, please no. let's not do that. Let's not try to learn about ourselves by recreating Daddy to potentially destroy the world again. So yeah. I don't know when it's supposed to start, but we know when it's going to start production, so maybe we're going to see it in 2026, possibly, maybe 2027. I don't know how long it takes them to create the series. And then there's the question of how are they going to shoot Ultron, because in the movies, well, obviously the movies have a lot bigger budget, so it's a lot easier to do a character like Ultron. So we don't even know how they're going to accomplish this, which all the more reason why I'm thinking that it's going to be flashbacks. So they could just do new dialogue over pictures of Ultron, because, It's not like you, well, actually, I guess you did see his mouth move, but I guess that can always be made it look different. So who knows? A lot of questions of how this is going to be. If this is going to be that White Vision finally figures out who he is because he has to go up against Ultron again, or if it's just flashbacks, who knows? At this point, nobody does. I thought I was going to have some Thunderbolts news for you because I saw an article about how we're gonna find there's this podcast where they explained where their characters are at this moment when the Thunderbolts film picks up. And then we just get, oh yeah, they're all in a bad place. Great. Like we probably couldn't have guessed that from where they ended up. So anyway, I believe that is all I have for Marvel news. And with that, I will see you guys in the next video.